So this time I'll make a video reaction, right? I haven't watched the video yet, but yeah, if you people like this sort of videos, let me know. Let's proceed now.
There was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. If I got a girl's number on Fresh and Fit, he tried to do the same thing. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession. He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much, Myron and Fresh, great guys. They managed to convince me to allow him to come.
I think you're actually wrong. You were literally a nobody before Fresh and Fit. So I don't know why he's always talking like, oh yeah, they were my friends and all that. And like, yeah, you were starting to get known, but you had no pull, no motion. Oh, they were my friends and they begged me to like get to Sneako, talk to Sneako. Even though he's not mentioning Sneako because he's a coward. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know why he's always the top G in all the stories that he tells. He's always trying to be the boss. Pathetic. Proceed.
He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. He started telling me that he had this cuck thing that was exposed. He had this big cuck scandal. And he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal.
Do you have proof? Do you have proof that Sneako was a cock? It was exposed, he said. So is there proof? Just asking for a friend. If there's no proof, then this is literally gossip. This is make believe. This is just whatever slob drama. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. Continue.
Then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not unless you've tried being gay? And then I realized he was coming on to me. And when I realized he was coming on to me, I thought the best thing I can do is just not talk to him anymore. Because I don't like this gossip girl stuff. I don't want to be a drama merchant like he is. My brand isn't sitting online and constantly insulting other people like his is. So I thought, let me just cut him off.
Your thing online isn't about insulting others, isn't about gossip or drama, brother. The lack of self-awareness is insane. Oh, I'm Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. I never insult people. No, my thing isn't about insulting people or calling people out or drama or like. Oh my god. You're so stupid. It is funny. You make me laugh, so I'll give you that. All you do is gossip nowadays, literally, and all of this is just statements. It's not a fact. Nothing you're saying is believable. You have no proof of anything. Whatever. Go ahead. Continue.
He's obsessed with me. He's a bit weird. I don't want to ruin the guy's career. Let me just go his own separate way. Since then, he has mentioned me every single day in every single stream he does. Andrew Tate wore a gambling t-shirt. Andrew Tate drove a car. Andrew Tate drunk coffee. Andrew Tate this. Andrew Tate that. He is obsessed with me. And if you see the way he talks about me, you can see in his eyes. It's not because he is morally superior. It's not because he just wants clicks. It's a homosexual rage which is suppressed. Guys, I don't like saying this. I feel uncomfortable making this video. I wanted all of this to go away. I just said, no, I'm not gonna fuck you, bro. Get out of here. I just tried to ignore the kid for 5 fucking years. Here we are 5 years later. He won't stop talking about me. And if you watch him do it, guys, watch him do it and look in his eyes while he does it. It is a suppressed homosexual rage. He is enraged. Now he's Muslim LARPing. He's Islam LARPing.
I agree. He is indeed Muslim LARPing. He's not really a Muslim. He's just doing it, to appear cultured and, oh, I'm religious, I'm this. But he's eating pork and he's basically skipping Ramadan. He's not doing his prayer. So why are you going to be a part of our religion if you're not going to take it seriously? That's why I'm not religious. I am agnostic. I'm not an atheist, but I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm religious, but I never go to church or I don't pray. Like, what's the point of being religious if you're not going to respect, your God or your deities or whatever? You're not going to do what you're supposed to. It is lame. I agree. You still suck, but I agree with that take. He is indeed a grifter, a larper. I agree. Go on.
Constantly LARPing about Islam while being gay in private and taking drugs in private, as opposed to me, who keeps my faith private and my internet. He keeps his faith on the internet and in his private life is completely haram. So we can discuss which one of us is the real Muslim if we want to have that conversation. But I live in an Islamic country. I live in Dubai. He lives in New York. You know, he walks around during Pride Month in New York. Guys, I really didn't want to do this video, but it's all coming to light. I woke up this morning with a few text messages from people who know very well saying, is it true that this person does these things? And
You clearly wanted to make this video. I saw many screenshots that people sent me and stuff like that. And yeah, you wanted like 1,000 retweets or something. I don't use Twitter, but people send me stuff and videos and all that, right? People I know. Yeah, you clearly wanted to make this video and you're a liar. And you're practically irrelevant. That's why you're trying to cling on to Sneako. But the point is that everybody hates you, okay? Nobody trusts you. Nobody respects you. You're done. You're done. You're not the top G. You're not. Go on.
I'm like, oh, so this is about to blow up all over the internet. I said a long time ago to Sneako once on one of my emergency meetings, I said, don't come at me, bro, because I could have ruined your career and I didn't. I am the nicest man. If he had this kind of information on anyone else, he'd post the screenshots, he'd sit there like a little girl, he'd do a full breakdown, he'd talk about it for years. I'm the top G, because that's who he is. I've known he's gay forever, and I didn't care. He came on to me. It was weird. It's going to come out what he's really been up to. You're going to see he's not a pinnacle of Islam. He's not a pinnacle of morality. He's very far from it. And that's why I had to stop talking to the guy. So I'm making this video now just to make it clear that I rejected him. I said no. That's why he won't stop talking about me. That's why you can see in his eyes he is so angry. That's why I am the content of his entire life. That's why, because I said no to the kid. I hope he, works it out. I wish him well. No matter how much he insults me, how much he wants to be me, he'll never be me. He's never respected like I am. He'll never achieve the heights of fame that I achieve. He'll never surpass me in any realm, no matter what. So I really, truthfully wish him the best. I didn't want to make this video. I'm only making it because it's all coming to light now, and I want everybody to see that, once again, Tate was right. If you see Tate do something, it's because he's right. If you watch my entire career, all I've done is predict the future flawlessly.
I get this. Brother, you're funny. I know that in a way he's like joking, but then again, it's Andrew, so I don't really know. You're always right. Yeah, sure. You predicted the future flawlessly. Yeah. Oh, nothing's happening in Dubai. You're cowards. Blah, blah, blah. Then you literally get arrested in Dubai because of the war that's going on. And it never ceases to amaze me. The stupidity of this man. It's just unlimited. Unlimited stupidity. Just come on, end your video, whatever. Go on.
I stopped talking to him years ago because I knew he was doing drugs. I knew he was gay. I knew he was going to BDSM clubs and doing all this kind of weird shit. I didn't want to be hanging around with some little fruity nigga who was getting tied up by dudes and bumped. I thought that's weird. I ain't hanging around with this guy who's going to sex clubs in New York, getting tied up by dudes and ass fucked. I'm not doing it. So, here's the truth. That's the reason I'm not going to talk on this again. He's going to tweet about me and talk about it for the next 200 years, and you're going to see the rage in his eyes, the suppressed homosexuality. That's a him problem. I'm busy winning. That's my version of the story. So when you see all this crap come out about him, I rejected him. I said no. And there's going to be some other people who are exposed that perhaps said yes, but I said no.
Wow, he said the hard R. I don't know if I'll edit it in the video. I think I'll have to because yeah, YouTube won't allow it. He said nigga, but without, you know, you get it. Listen, you are washed up. You are irrelevant. I don't believe anything you're saying, and yeah, there's no proof. There's nothing to back you up. But you know what there's proof of? Well, you being someone who is a scammer, a liar, someone who, again, I'll repeat it for the 30th time, you made your career by making boomers goon, okay? So I don't respect you. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. You're a worm. You're a parasite. And you're no good for society. So if you ask me who I'm siding with, Sneako or you, yeah, I'll pick Sneako. Because at least, right, he isn't throwing people under the bus. He didn't. During the Holocaust, he didn't throw anyone under the bus. You did, like a coward. Oh, it was him. It was this. It was Myron. It was the Fresh. I don't know. It was Nico. Sneaky. You're so desperate. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what a desperate bald man, or actually, this is what a desperate old washed up bald man looks like. Try to be different. Try to be the opposite of what he is, because he's a nobody.